What's up, guys? What's going on? What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing? Oh, man. How's everybody doing? Let's get the people in here. This is it, man. This is going to be the last live. The last live before the match with Tim Brasnan. What's going on, clerks? Thanks for joining up, bud. Good to see you. Good to see you. How you been, man? Mike, what's going on, man? Another member in the house. What's up, dude? Thanks for joining up. I see people joining in. Alan Fishman, what's going on? Arm Wrestling Opinion. You ready for Timmy B? He's a beast. Hey, I can't get no more readier. Zulo, what's going on? Xavier in the house. My boy, another member. Justin Bennett, what's up, man? I like the other Derek better, says Alan. Yeah, that other Derek's right next to me. What's going on, B-Ray? 11? What's happening? Dan's things and stuff. Yo, you ready? Yeah, man. It's just like the week leading up, especially to a match, for me is just like mental prep. I spend so much time prior to this week assuming I'm too weak, kind of in my head, to help me work harder, right? Just assuming I have so much work to do, assuming that I just have such a hill to climb, and I just climb and I climb and I climb and I push and I push and I push, and I'm just always assuming that I haven't done enough, gotta do more, and like I stay in that mindset up until like a week and a half out, and I start adjusting, I start going for that adjustment. So actually, no, it starts about 2 weeks out, because I start doing my PRs. I start hitting my PRs the 2 weeks out in the gym, really going heavy. And I did, and I hit my PRs. I set all new personal bests in all my important lifts that I cared about. Things move forward, and then the rest of the week was like lifting, but for like hypertrophy, so like bodybuilding style stuff, getting nice pump, feeling like I'm looking good, setting all-time PRs, sharpening things on the table with the most recent practices, just going over the movements. Then I got worked on this past weekend. I had everything reset. My arm, my massage therapist / chiropractor / arm wrestling muscles guru, Chris, been my buddy. He reset everything. And so muscles aren't jacked up. Everything's all time strong. Like, so I'm going into this match, it's easy for me. The rest of this week is just switching that mindset. Right. And so been watching a lot of videos, although I already had, the set game plan, but just been getting in the mode, getting in the zone, and watching the videos, and just a ton of mental prep and conversations with myself like a weirdo. So things are moving. Things are getting pretty well into where I'd like them to be. Let's see. Brandon, Natalia, what's going on? Hey, man, saw you on Paul's show. Thought you did great. Thought you explained how you'll beat Tim well. Big Tim Dogs is Greg Boy. Yep. Paul Stevens, what's up, buddy? Looking forward to see you kill it this Saturday. Thanks, Paul. Be happy to see you there, man. Zulo, did you hear Devin and Michael Todd both say they think you're going to win? Yeah. You know what? I actually just saw that like right before I clicked go live. So I started watching that interview thing, but it was like really long. And so I stopped it last night. And then on Discord, I was talking to some of the guys, and they said, oh, did you catch that interview? And I was like, oh, no, I'll have to rewatch that. So I just saw it. But like, honestly, I mean, I kind of agree with one, like, I think, who was it, Devin or Michael said it, like, you guys, no matter what, like I've said a bunch, hell or high water, like I'm reaching some insane level. I'm going for number one. I plan on, even if this goes the worst it could possibly go, then it's not going to change anything. Like, I'm just going to keep training hard and moving forward. So whether it's a bump in the road or not, or it's smooth sailing out here, we're going to find out. But either way, I mean, I have no doubt in my mind that I'm still moving forward, and we're going to go to some crazy level. Hopefully, this all goes the way I want it to, though. Let's see. Levon Gasparini says, so pumped for this weekend. Good luck, Derek. Going to be awesome seeing the big dog in action. Thanks, man. Just remember not to scream too loud, or you might pass out this time too. So that's a reference to my Tom match, where when I walked up the ramp to go get ready for my Tom Nelson match, I screamed so loud I started seeing stars. like all over the place, which is indicative of like you might pass out. I screamed a little too much. It came out of my soul. My stream came out of my soul. So yeah, I'll have to watch that. I'll have to watch it for sure. Texas Prana at her dinner, unfortunately, can't be on much. Ready for this match though, boys. Yeah. Veronica Knight, what's going on? There she is. Zuloa, yeah, Devin said you'll be the top, but it's never later. He's right. Unless I get injured or I die, guys, it's not because I'm not going to stop. And I've figured out I'm really confident in my training, like that. I'm going to keep moving forward strength wise. So like, yeah, I mean it's moving. Max Payne says nobody doubts you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. On Monster Michael Todd's broadcast, I asked him not to use the Kings move against Gennady. He said he'd do what he needed to do, but said he doubt he need the Kings. Your thoughts? I think it depends on how Gennady plays it. But I know Mike's plans on hitting and being really aggressive with Gennady, and if that works, then he won't need the Kings move. But I mean, he always has it in his back pocket just in case. You know what I mean? Levon, what's going on? Thanks you for the 2 memberships right here, the pay-per-view memberships. These guys getting ready for the pay-per-view on Saturday. B-Ray and Levon, thank you for hanging out and getting a hold of that so you can watch the matches. And hopefully I don't let you guys down. I'm able to crush Tim and be all crazy and screaming, which I'm just like calming my chi, my aura, just calming it down and getting ready to just go crazy on Saturday and just unleash everything I have. Yeah, that's the plan. We're going to see how this works out. Krasimir Vertonghen. How do you feel about Devin and Michael picking you to win versus Tim Breslin? Does that give you confidence? You not pay attention to that? No, like I said, I watched it just a couple minutes ago. When I don't know, it's like people generally, most of the people that predict me one way or the other, either they know me and they don't know Tim, or they know Tim and they haven't pulled with me, or a lot like there's very few people that have recently pulled with me and Tim. Honestly, I don't think there's any that have recently pulled with me and Tim that have like firsthand experience, like to give a rock solid opinion. So I don't know. I mean, that and like not everybody knows my game plan with Tim, not even, and I don't know Tim's game plan with me. And I don't know, there's a lot of variables in there, right? But I mean, I hear the people predicting things one way or the other. I don't know. I can't really let it affect me too much because either way, it's not going to change anything the day of. I'm going in there with the same plan with the same strengths I have, and we're going to throw everything at him, guys. We're going to go all out, and we'll see how the game plan holds up. Monster Michael Todd going to crush Gennady, says Levon. That's definitely Michael's definitely the favorite right now for sure. Mason says, "What's up, Derek? What's up, dude? No dice. Would you let Levon try to rip your grapes clean off your body for $5 million? Whew, like." A solid tug, or are we talking like he gets like 30 minutes to try to get it done? Because one solid tug, God, $5 million though. I'll have to think about this. My body is ready. Krasimir says, if you win, can you yell, "Tell me who's the greatest"? No, although that's kind of funny. Pull the old Travis quote out there. Get some good rest. Sleep goes a long way. Yeah, I've been sleeping a ton. And just do my homework and sleep. You going to accept the Lepke's match? I mean, I was talking to. I'm assuming you were in the Uncle John channel last night when I was talking to Evan about it. I got offered. I think they're looking for a matchup for Richard Lepke's. I'm sure they've offered it to a few people. But I got a message saying people would like to see me pull Richard Lepke's in August. And I'm like, man, right? Like, what? To every single person that's offered me a match, though, within the last month or two, I've told them I'm waiting till my Tim match is done before I make any decisions on what I'm going to do after this. But, man, that seems like an opportunity, right? And, that's one of those ones where, I mean, Evan Burgoyne last night was telling me, they're like, dude, what do you mean you have to think about it? Like, it's kind of true. You just kind of say yes to arm wrestling a legend like that. I mean, how many more opportunities would I get to have a match with Richard Lepke's, right? Like most people, I didn't even know he was back or in competing shape right now. And if he is, like, man, I don't even know if it's about whether I'm the favorite or underdog or trying to make sure I can win that. I mean, obviously, I would prep my life away, but yeah, I think you just kind of say yes. I think that, right? So I'm heavily leaning towards it. I think he said in North Dakota or something like that, and that sounds cold, but no, it'll be good by then. But definitely thinking about that. Clerks 93, welcome to the pay-per-view. Thanks for the pay-per-view, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm definitely leaning towards accepting that match for sure, because that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Let's go. Brandon says, let's go. Derek, Roger Collins. Yo, Derek, may the force be with you. Thanks, man. May the force be with you as well. Yvonne, not worth it. You can't do Margot with no grapes. Avatar Magnus says, does Tim have a channel? Are you inviting him on your show after the match to discuss the match? He will be a good match, and we're all behind you. Yeah, I will definitely have some exclusive members-only content with me and Tim, talking to Tim, chopping up with him. Maybe I'll pull some pranks on him. But yeah, I'll definitely get you guys some exclusive content for the members and the people joining up on the pay-per-view. Tonight I plan on releasing another members-only video for sure. I'm just going to keep trying to pump out the members content. A lot of people are joining up, and I like to retain as many people as possible if they want to hang out and get access to some exclusive content. So yeah, plan for a big push with all that. Yo, Derek, may the force be with you. You better win, bro, says Keyless. I know, right? I gotta win. Whew, gotta win, guys. But this is what we do, right? Like join up in the sport, train our ass off, lose a million times, fly around to a bunch of different competitions, get my ass beat on the biggest stages, get destroyed by Devin, get destroyed by John Brzezinski in a different match, even get destroyed by Tim Bresnan. Like these are all things I've done, right? And not the craziest, not the best things, but these are all steps leading towards something, right? And I knew that right when I got into it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to get my ass kicked for a while. Like it's just obvious. Like there's just no fast track to being an elite. And so I started putting, feet to the pavement and put in the work. And I think my time is coming. My time in the spotlight is coming, hopefully. And I just gotta try to not get hurt and stay the course. You know what I mean? So I don't see why this wouldn't be the time. So hopefully you guys have my back and we get this done and we can move forward. After this, we get to go some crazy places, man. I mean, this is crazy. Having a match with Tim Bresnan is crazy, but assuming I win this, like onwards and upwards, man. We're going for it, guys. We're going for it. And I'm trying not to dilly-dally too much with crazy matches that don't directly go towards my rankings. Like this Richard Lepke's match is like, but you can't, he's not even ranked, but you can't really say no, Yeah. Hey, Derek, good luck this weekend, and put your join link in the description of this video. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Yes. I will. Actually, I can post a link right now for the I don't know, hopefully you guys can still see me. Let me just post this link for you guys real quick. There we go. Sorry, I don't know if you guys still see me. I just want to get the link. That's the join link there. I don't know. Can I edit my description? And there it is. All right. Hopefully it's been updated, you guys. And let me pin that message. Can you guys check for me? Is it all updated right now? I think I put the link everywhere. I think for the to join the membership things. Okay, so where are we at? Richard be great too. Yeah, but like I was saying, I'm trying not to do too many detours, right? That aren't conducive towards me climbing up to number one. But if I get a chance to have a match with Richard, like you don't really say no to that. So that's a detour. It's a detour I would take. But other than that, I want to stay rankings. I want to stay rankings driven, right? So like I said, I really want to have that match with Dave Chafee. But honestly, kind of if this match, if I took a match with Richard Lepke's, I could honestly also take a match with Dave Chafee because that's the plan. If I win, right? If I beat Tim convincingly, then I told you guys I want to take a match with Dave Chafee. That's the next step in the rankings. But my prep for Dave Chafee and my prep for Richard Lupkes wouldn't look that different. I mean, honestly, I would be the biggest horsepower dude I could possibly be leading into both those matches. Like everything would just be about getting raw, crazy strength, right? So, I mean, as long as I gave myself enough time to like recover a little bit and stuff like that, I could set those matches not too far apart. I think the prep wouldn't be too insanely different. Now that I'm just thinking about it off the top of my head. Okay, let's see. You got this big guy. What's up, boss? Almost time to crush Timmy's spirit. See you soon, Cali boy. All right, Caleb, I'll see you, man. Justin Bennett, how does the day of the match go? Just chill and relax. Some of my teammates hit me up, and sadly, they're like, "We're gonna drive down there to San Diego together." And I'm like, "No, I'm going by myself." It's like up to a 2-hour drive. It's just gonna be getting centered. I'm gonna sleep as much as I can, hydrate a ton, the night before. I'll roll down there. My match will be around noon. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm not gonna put any stress on myself, really. I'll try to be there in time for the other matches. Although I'm not really gonna watch the other matches. I mean, I'll be getting in the zone a little bit. I mean, I'll glance, but I'm not gonna be all about that. I need to stay focused. And the earlier I get there and stuff like that, people are gonna want to get a hold of me and like talk, and like my mom's going and my dad, my daughter, and stuff like that, and friends, and my whole team will be there. And I love them all to death. But I can't be having a ton of distractions. I need to stay in the zone. So it's gonna be like headphones on, like pacing, and like getting my head right and stuff like that. And so I need to have my time frame where I'm there be correct. I don't want to be there for too long before, but I also don't want to be there for too short. I need to be prepped and everything physically and mentally ready. So, but yeah, in the morning I'll do some carbs, nothing crazy, just enough for fuel for the match and to not feel like crap. But I don't want to overeat. I don't want to feel bogged down and all my energy in my body is going towards digesting. I don't want to do that. So it's finding a nice balance. I like to go high with the sugar or with the fruit for the natural sugars and stuff like that. And then me personally, and I'm not advising anybody else does this, I overload on caffeine right before a match, like right before a match. Like they finish the match before me, and then I have 10 minutes before my match. I'm taking a 5-hour energy extra strength one and maybe a dry scooping and pre-workout. It works for me up until I have a heart attack, but it works for me so far. So that's how I do in prep. And then it's just headphones, listening to music that gets me pumped up and focused on myself and my abilities. And then by the time I walk up to Tim, the things going through my head by the time I walk up to any opponent is like the cockiest, high horsey stuff you can ever imagine. Like the opposite of how you guys see me and the opposite of how I am. But for that moment, I have to turn it on. So it's really just like, I'm usually thinking good luck to you. Like to the other guy, I'm thinking like, good luck. This is going to trip you out. Wait till you feel this power. Like you have never seen anything like this. Like, this dude has nothing for me. He shouldn't even like hold hands with me. Like, it's just, that's like what's going on through my head. Right. Like, yeah, like prep yourself for this. Like, let's see how your face looks after we start. Like, that type of thing. Like that's what's going through my head. Just really cocky stuff. And it helps me. I don't know. It's helped me so far. Yeah. What? Wait. Let's see. Where does this put you rankings wise when you win? Well, Tim's ranked 4th in North America, so I would be 4th. That's how those rankings work. You beat the guy, you take the ranking. But in the world, Tim is ranked 9th, and they don't do it quite like that. They do it more of like kind of an opinion thing. And Tim, since he's ranked 9th, I don't think they'll put me at 9th. I think what they'll do is they'll assume that Tim is weaker than they thought previously. So if I beat Tim, they won't be like, "Oh, Derek's at that level 9." They'll just assume he's weaker. I think. So I would be surprised. I think what is the world rankings goes to top 15. I'd be surprised if they put 15th. But maybe they will. Maybe they will. Brandon says East West 2 looks to have a sick card. I think Zoloev takes John. What are your thoughts? Oh, I still got to go with John, man. I think John's just going to still have too much hand and wrist. And he's prepping. I mean, every week that John Brzezink's been back in the sport, he's just growing and he's just getting stronger and he's filling back in those gaps and he's moving well. Also, I think I think Michael and Devin were talking about it. I think his endurance might be better right now because he's lighter. So I think John can be extra scary, man. I'm going with John. I think he controls it, and he knows Zoloev. He's pulled him a lot, and I know Zoloev has that top roll now, and Zolev's gonna be heavier. But I don't know, man. I mean, if being at this weight really made Zola like that much crazier of an arm wrestler, they wouldn't he have done it a long time ago? Like if it upped his game and made him more successful at this weight than he was at his previous weight, then wouldn't he have done it, 10, 20 years ago? So I think, his frame and stuff isn't the best for the heavier weight. I don't know how conducive it'll be to him, beating John. Chris H says, Devin's looking huge. I know, right? Oh, you guys are taking off of me. Uh-oh. Oh, man. You guys are so fast. You said you won't pull matches that do not go towards your rankings. So if you win, you won't pull Corey. Okay, but like I said, if it depends on how I win my Tim match. Okay, so if Dave is a big jump, Dave is to me, in my opinion, Dave is the strongest arm wrestler in North America. Strongest, like most force put out into his palm, right? So if I destroy being the keyword, if I destroy Tim Bresnan, then that means that I'm at some kind of level. I'm at some kind of level well above Tim. If I'm at some kind of level well above Tim, then it's not insane for me to think I could potentially prep and have a match with Dave. If I have a war with Tim Bresnan, win or lose, if I win, I would still take Tim's ranking technically, but I would know that I feel like I'd be a ways off Dave's horsepower, and I feel like it would take me a while to climb. If I'm around Tim, then in strength wise, then I would need more time. So I would be more prone to taking a match around Tim's ranking or below, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, somewhere in there, right? Taking a rank match around there while I prep for Dave. My goal is still be Dave, but in the meantime and in my prep, I would be willing to take matches around there. You know what I mean? Because I know jumping straight to Dave, if I'm at the same level as Tim, I think Dave's a good level stronger than Tim in my head. So yeah, if I have a close match with Tim, then I'd be really prone to taking a match with someone around Corey. Yeah, for sure. LeVon Gasparini says, looks good. Pin now. Thanks, man. I did it right. I did something right. Should I bet the bank on Tim Bresnan's upcoming match? The guy he's facing is big, but I've never seen him win a match. Damn, Ross. You know what? I feel like you should be smart with your money and do what you feel best, man. Have a sit-down match with Lucky's. He's undefeated. Oh, my God. I feel like he'd blow my shoulder out of socket. Hell yeah, let's do it. Coliseum, man. Thanks for joining up with the membership program, bud. Fahrenheit, is ranking and arm wrestling even that important? They seem so subjective. It's hard to do, man. I really feel like the best ranking systems are the ones in Australia that have the ELO system. I think those are the best. Rebecca, I think you should try to set up a Lachlan Corey match. Hey, that'd be cool to see. It's nice not to have weigh-ins, huh, Derek? Says Veronica. Yeah, it is nice. I feel like Derek and Corey beating themselves up now isn't optimal after they both seem to knock off the dogs, then meet at the top, I think. Yeah. I mean, I know everybody wants to see me and Corey, but like one of my biggest things, I do love the idea of beating the guys that have been there forever, and I know Corey likes that idea too. Going to be a good couple of months of arm wrestling to come. Can't wait for the Monster Factory pay-per-view. Yeah, their lineup is looking sick. It's going to be awesome. Ross Reich says, I was totally being a troll. I'm actually a massive Derek fan, and I'm cheering for you, but aiming for Dave this early is wild. But, I mean, after the way I just described it, would that make sense? Like, if I destroy, and it has to be destroy, guys, not just beat Tim. I have to, like, pretty convincingly beat Tim. Then yeah, Clerks 93, Lockie only wants to pull around his weight. Yeah, it's true, Lockie. Tell me Hello's Power says, tell me your thoughts about it, Derek. Your thoughts about what? Tim Chase says, okay, Corey is only a 250 pound guy in a 4 pounds fat suit, according to Lachlan. Yeah, I already read about that. Yeah, I don't know. But the interview, the post interview I saw with Lachlan, I think he just made a comment in regards to like body fat percentages and stuff like that. I don't know if he was necessarily purely trying to tear down Corey. I think it was a knock, right? Obviously, that's a dig. But I don't know if that was his intent behind the comment. I think he was just like speaking on body fat percentages and stuff like that. Like as if Corey could only have so much body, so much muscle under there that you have, 250 pounds of muscle and he feels like a lot of the excess is fat. But the way he worded it is kind of a dig move. Alan Fisher says, are you not looking to match with Mike Aiello still? Last time I remember he was a name you were working towards. I would love to pull with Mike. That is someone I really want to beat for sure. Yeah. I mean, it's someone I really want to beat. I would love. Hopefully that match makes sense and it happens. Levon says Shocker Clerks 93. Tazil humbled all the Australians. Hyper focus. 325 aspirin, 200 caffeine, and 200 Tomcat. What the hell is that? White Wolf, what's going on, man? White Wolf in the house. Runner boy, you should say where you're going, buddy. Yeah. Oh, say where you going, buddy. Oh, you're talking about if I pull Richard, like Travis said to him, where? Or no, that's what John said to Mike. Travis said to Richard, stand up, Megan. So where you going, buddy, would be John versus Mike. Levon Gasparini says, Pork Chop versus Lachlan seems like a good match, though, or Mega Mike versus Lachlan. You guys, so Mega Mike, if you guys don't know who that is, that's my teammate that had a match with Jordan Sill. He's ranked 7th in heavyweights, I believe, last I looked, unless he got moved down. You know what's crazy is that, he's never lost in a hook in competition. Mega Mike's been arm wrestling about 2 years, and he has never been pinned right-handed in a hook in competition. And he hooks. I think that's his move. So, that's kind of crazy. I mean, he's beaten me. He beat Jordan Sill. He beat Cody Merritt. And I'm saying they beat him by top rolling. But the times that they hooked with him, he has never been pinned in a hook in 2 years in his entire career. In a hook, right-handed, Mega Mike has never been pinned. That's a pretty cool statistic. Now, he's injured right now, but, I mean, that's still pretty cool. So, yeah. Let's see. Corey versus Eric Spoto sounds interesting as well. I think Eric is a very strong dude. I think he has some proving to do for a match with Corey. Corey's, put in the work in terms of he's had the matches. He's solidified his rankings and why he should be there. Spoto has some climbing to do, but strength-wise, I mean, it could be interesting. But I just think that Corey knows what he's doing too much. Yvonne, if Tim beats Prunick, he won't. But if he does, then you're top 8. Oh, well, my match is before they pull, if they pull it all. White Wolf, Pork Chop smokes Lachlan. Pork Chop looks crazy strong, dude. He does. He looks crazy strong. That's not fair for Spoto at the moment. Corey is at another level. John, 100%. Styles made matches, says Tim Chase. I agree. Both Bajent and Devin have shown doubts about Monster Michael Todd's left-handed match. They seem to think it's going to be very tough for him. Robbie Topi, Michael Todd. Man, it's hard to tell because when I pull with Mike, generally Mike has a fast press and a shoulder roll. Left-handed because his left arm's more mobile. He's way more fluid with it and fast with it than he is with his right arm. Because his right arm can't get tight. So it's hard for him to get his shoulder behind his arm and his right arm because he can't tighten it up, right? So Mike left-handed against Robbie Topi. Mike has that press, which is crazy strong. And Mike has a rock-solid bicep. His left bicep, if his bicep gets targeted at all, his left bicep is killer. And, I mean, in a real war grinder left-handed, I mean, we might see a lot of old Mike style coming out, like really deep elbow grindy stuff too. And I'm sure he's prevalent in that style and can generate a lot of power. So, but I recently pulled Robbie Topi when I went to, recently, I guess, it's almost coming up on a year in a few months. I pulled Robbie Topi left-handed. Hands-wise, competing with hands, trying to take his hand, I feel like if I faced him right now, I feel like because at that match, we went in the strap, we slipped, we went to the straps. I flattened out his hand like that much. I didn't fully bust it back, but I got his hand bent back a little bit, but he's very connected in here. So he got bent back a little bit. We were strapped up, and he just drove sideways with his hand a little bit bent back, and I didn't have the arm strength or the elbow integrity because my left elbow was damaged, and I couldn't hold him, and he opened me up. So I feel like Robbie has the wrist, but he clamps and holds. It's not like he's manipulating people's wrists and stuff like that. He more clamps and holds. So I think it goes straps. I think Mike presses straps. Man, Mike's elbow better be there. And that I think that's the big thing. Is Mike willing to get crazy with it and fully behind it and damage that? If he's willing to go all out, I think he has a chance. If he wavers on his elbow or I don't like that spot and kind of gives it up, Robbie's very connected left-handed inside. I think it's gonna be a really close match because I think Mike's determination and his aggression left-handed is gonna be like it's such a factor. Normally people don't count that in. Oh, it's aggression, everybody's aggressive. I think Mike's aggression in that one is gonna actually be like a solid factor. If he brings the heat, then I think Mike can take that. I don't think it's a landslide victory, but I think Mike can take it. I think it could be a close match. I definitely know he has some crazy spots left-handed for sure. White Wolf with a $5 super chat. So speaking of Pork Chop, nobody has had him on their channel other than Devin and Evan pulling him. Why not try to get him on with you? I'm down. I haven't really had anybody. I figured you guys just like hearing me talk for an hour and a half all alone without anybody else in here, right? Isn't that your guys' favorite thing to do? Just to hear me talk all by myself? I want to. I have the ability, guys. I'm on my computer. I have the ability to have guests and stuff. And obviously I know everybody. I would make it happen. Pork chop. That'd be really interesting. Maybe I'll get old pork chop on here. That's not bad. That's not a bad guess. Not at all. Thank you for $5 super chat, White Wolf. My man. Another member, Alexander Duke. There he is. What's up, bud? Welcome to the pay-per-view, man. That's my boy that just moved to Tennessee. Wait, Tennessee? I gotta get you and Austin mixed up because you guys both moved. You went to Tennessee. Yeah. Anyway, you haven't messaged me. Hopefully you're doing well out there, man. Hellas Power says, since you're friends with Badr and Khalid, are the rumors true that both of them are friends with the Kardashians? I haven't heard that, and I don't really talk to them that often, man. So I don't know. Smash those likes, says White Wolf. What are we at? 37 likes, 74 people. Those are rookie numbers, guys. Come on, those are rookie numbers. Can we get a like spike up there? X out the live chat. Hit the thumbs up. Bring the live chat back up. I appreciate it, guys. Let's boost those numbers up a little bit. Hellas Power says Ryan Bone will not beat RBJ. He's not the favorite, but I know Ryan's gonna be throwing everything at him, just like I'm throwing everything at Tim. So yeah, we'll see. Dude, Ryan's a really good arm wrestler, guys. I don't care how much you hate him. He's a really good arm wrestler, and he's strong. Yvonne says Chafee is 2 times stronger than any NA puller. No, that's not true. Tim Chase says Corey got the best of Derek in the practice at your house, Rebecca. Doesn't seem like a good matchup for Derek. Woo! That's true. He did get the best of me, and I never deny it. But it wasn't landslide difference. Corey was just getting off his surgery, right? I did have a harder match with Mike than Corey did because I had Mike first, and Corey had Mike fourth. But so there, and it was a practice, right? So there's a lot of things to be considered about that. But I didn't feel when I pulled with Corey, I didn't feel something that was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not even in the conversation with him. He was stronger than me, but it wasn't like, don't try this, Derek. This guy is just on a stupid level that you can't beat, right? So I admit that Corey was definitely the man that day, although I did bust his wrist before he left that night. But yeah, in terms of me and Corey having a match, I'm not afraid of it at all. Minimum of it would be close. I guarantee, man, this might be the delusional Derek Smith video. This might be my first clip. But I guarantee it won't be just like if Corey beat me. It would be close no matter what. So yeah, I mean, having a match with Corey is definitely interesting for sure. Rebecca, why'd you attack your message? Who cares? Oh yeah, she did pull one back. Chris H should face Todd if you win. Todd Hutchings? Ooh, that would be so much fun. Statue of Libertad Larrett says, what up, Big Papa? You ready to put Tim in the ground? In the ground? Damn, I'm not trying to kill him. Tim's my homie. But I plan to beat Tim. Queefer Sutherland says, Big D, I love you, but leave Dave alone right now. I'm not. Listen, guys, it's just a logical step. If I am just the man on Saturday, I just my match with Tom, right? Match starts, I'm just like, I just throw him across the table like we're not close. Then literally the next step in the rankings from 4th to 3rd is Dave Chafee. Now you could say there's other people that should be belonging there and stuff like that. That's definitely arguable, but that's not like an illogical step. Another member right here, Stephen Marius. Welcome to the boss level, bud. Thank you for joining up, man. I appreciate it. More people come and see that pay-per-view and support the channel. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. It's onwards and upwards. Everything feels good. Let's see. Todd been beating up all up and comers. I know, right? I gotta win one for us. He just answered a question. You need to train against a good Kings mover guy for Tim. He has a strong sticking point with that open top roll. Brandon Allen would be perfect. Yes and no. Tim's move while open and kind of locked out is a whole different pressure. The Kings move, when you really get down to it, is a lot of pronation and rising. Tim isn't doing that. Tim is cupping and actively trying to roll while maintaining his wrist. It's a different sensation than when I pull Mike or Devin or when they've Kings move me. It's a whole different sensation with Tim. Yeah. So, but I feel you. And I have guys out here like Tony Tomlinson pulls open. Megan Mike pulls open. I have guys out here that pull open. But yeah. Brandon's after pulling with I love Brandon. That's my boy. That's my sponsor. FilthyPowerIndustries.com, code AWDerek15. His Kings move isn't at the same level as like Mike and Devin and them yet. His hand and wrist isn't at the same level yet. But I have no doubt that with Brandon and all the hard work I know he's putting in, he'll get there. But yeah, I mean, with Brandon, if I just post, I can take his hand. If I go sideways though and I try to grab him right here and just try to pin through right here with Brandon, I wasn't able to at practice. So it's not weak at all. It's strong. I just his hand and wrist. Once I start climbing and manipulating his hand, then I can take his hand back. Russell Monroe, what's up, dude? Another member in the house. Zuloa says RIP. Condottiero, what's going on? Shaldish, yo, wish I could be there for the match. Get some good rest these next few days. Yeah, man, I'm chilling. Runner Boy says Ryan Bowen #1. Okay, all right. Toddzilla can beat Monster Michael Todd, says Chris H. How? Explain that to me. How? I love Toddzilla. He's great, and Mike's my boy. I'm wondering how, specifically, Toddzilla beats Michael Todd. I want to explain it to me like stylistically, like how he beats Michael Todd. Yeah, let me know. Logia says, I'm rooting for you all the way, man. I hope you win. Logia, another member in the house. And we have another membership from Clint PMK. Welcome to pay-per-view, man. Thank you for buying the pay-per-view. Hopefully we don't let you down. Let's see. Clerks 93, West versus Sperong. Ooh. Dude, they shouldn't even do it lefty because I think they're both left dominant. That would be even crazier. Corey's really hard to top roll. And I believe Tobias top rolls, doesn't he? I'd love to see it, man. That's a crazy match. Rebecca, please let your husband humble Khalid the next time they meet. Khalid was so disrespectful to his opponent in MMA. Yeah, man, I saw. Okay, so those of you guys that don't know what he's talking about. White Wolf, yeah. Pork chop. Wait, okay, where was it? Where was it? Oh, you guys are kind of taking off on me. Crap, I need to go. Call it. He's so nice. You guys call it behind the scenes, off camera. I'm out with them. He is a super nice dude. I know he's passionate, and when he gets into the fighting, he says he sees red and stuff like that, and that's why he wanted to be a fighter. I think it was just a mistake. I don't see what Khalid did as being like evil, vindictive, or anything like that. After talking to the dude, I don't see an evil bone in Khalid's body. He's just a really passionate dude, and I'm sure he got caught up in the moment. But that doesn't excuse kicking someone in the face when they're down, obviously, and I'm sure he's apologized, and I'm sure he feels really bad about it. But he just doesn't come across as one of those type of guys. I've been around people that I have seen and I know would kick people in the face when they're down out of anger and out of evil. I've been doing security 15 years. I've been around a lot of crazy, evil people, but I wouldn't call it in that description, guys. So I'm sure it was a mistake, and hopefully, the guy ends up being okay, and hopefully Khalid learns from this and doesn't ruin his whole career. Edward, what's up, man? Tim Chase sets a table for them to have a match. There is heat there already. College shouldn't be involved in organized sports. Can you beat Devin, says Chris H. Not this moment. I cannot beat Devin right now. Brandon Tully says, you think Ermi's going to shut out Arif? I definitely think Ermi's will win, but Arif goes deep in really tough tourneys. I think Ermi shuts him out. And Arif is amazing. He's amazing. I think Ermi shuts him out, though. Hello, Power. I mean, tell me your thought about Khalid and Badr. Khalid almost killed his opponent. The relationship is like John Kreese and Cobra Kai. Let's see. Poriello, hope he heals well after surgery. Oh, yeah, I didn't hear any of the details. I heard someone say something about Aiello getting surgery, but I haven't heard any of the details. Can you guys let me know what that's all about? Also, I think it's a good match for Corey to get his name out there against someone who's currently has a name for himself. I mean, Corey beat Murtala Asanov. People did not talk about that match nearly enough. Murtala Asanov was an alternate for top 8 at one point. He was traveling around with top 8 in case someone pulled out, and he would fill in for them and have their match. That's the level he's at. He's insanely strong, and Corey beat him. So I think a lot of people just didn't know who Murtala was. That's crazy. Clerks 93, Mega Mike's injured. Yeah, he's still injured. He was injured from Jordan Sill, and then he had that match with Mario, that practice match with Mario Tambakis from Australia, and re-injured it right away. So he's just still injured. He's still not healed up from Jordan Sill. So hopefully, it's going well. I know he's healing fast, so hopefully not too much longer. The rumors are Badr told Khalid to sweep the Spanish fighter head. What the hell? I never heard that. Derek, did you watch Devin's Wave the Giant Pumpkin video he put out today? No, I haven't. I haven't watched any videos really today. Besides, I watched a little bit of that Michael Todd Devin video. Cody left is messed up. Cody left is messed up now. Sucks. What? Cody Merritt hurt his left arm? Oh my gosh. All these things are happening today or what? From Florida's East Coast. What's up, Derek? What's up? Robertson's Landscape and Irrigation. What's going on, bud? Has anyone heard who replaced Cody? Dude, what all happened? When did Cody get hurt? Hell's Power, do you agree that Badr is equivalent of, dude? No, I don't agree. Stop posting the same thing. Try Oleg left-handed. I'm good. Why do you want to be world champion? From Highlight. Let's see. Why do I want to be world champion? I want to be number 1 in the world, but I mean, I'm assuming that's what you mean. Not world champion. World champion to me sounds like you won the WAF or something like that. I want to be ranked number 1 in the world above all human beings in a sport is what I want. To do that, I don't know. I did college basketball, and I had a ton of potential. If I would have kept with it, I would have done amazing things. I quit. I started professional video gaming, got to a pretty high level. If I would have stuck with it and doubled down and fixed some of my inadequacies, could have been amazing. Quit. Started arm wrestling. Didn't want to quit. Realized I had potential, but more so than anything, realized I had the love for the sport. Realized it was everything, right? And I was obsessed with it. And I just told myself, I'm not quitting this one. I don't care. I don't care. Hell or high water, I'm not quitting. And there's been a ton of times where it would have made sense to quit, but I'm not going to. And since I'm not going to, I will aim for nothing but the top, right? I'm not going to sit in here and dedicate my life to it, get it tattooed on me, dedicate every single Sunday ever to arm wrestling. I have 6 days a week. I have 6 days a week, and then I have arm wrestling day every week for 7 years, right? I'm not going to do all that and not aim for the top when I have the capabilities of being, I have the frame, I have it all that I need to be at the top, in my opinion. Just got to put in the work, right? So I don't know. I mean, why number 1? Why not? We're here. I'm not going to aim for anything else. But I'm definitely not quitting for sure. First Marcio, now Cody. What's going on. What do you think about Biden talk smack? Let's go, Brandon. What? The Stud Baker says, we love you, Derek. Thanks, man. Love you too. Okay. A screw came out and hit. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Tennessee got my money on you, big dog, says Alex Duke. Hey, thanks. Rebecca Todd, please tell me the Cody stuff is false. Oh, I hope so. Let's see. Long Gas Rainy, you got Pork Chalk's number? No, I get hold of him though. We're friends on Facebook. Wow, he pulled out and he needs surgery. Man, Morozov. What? Why are Morozov's opponents backing out? So I guess Prudnik pulling Morozov right and left-handed. Let's see it. That sucks. Cody, if you're on here, I'll reach out to you, but I want to talk to you more about it. I'm gonna give Cody a call today. It's my first time in one of your streams. Are you a guy who thinks you can beat Devin and Michael at the same time? Alex, there he is. No. I'm Zoloa. Steven Marius says, won't let me join other accounts for like 3 lives now. That's weird. Michael's talking to him now. It's not out, but there is increasing pain and there's a problem with it. Oh. Great live, Derek. What's the best exercise to prevent a top roll? Depends if you're trying to top roll the top roll or depends if you're trying to contain the top roll. You got to get more specific. Rebecca slap Todd for the culture. Says still free. Let's see. I've met my quota on Michael slaps today, says Rebecca. So Dave's number 1 with Devin, number 2, and Todd number 3. Then who? Says Chris H. No, Dave's ranked number 3 right now. Dave, he pulled out of his next 2 matches. Who do you have? He had Morozov and then Travis. I arm wrestled a bear once. Says, can I get a link to that 800 Club? Man, get out of here with that. Benjamin Mack, you got this, Derek. Thanks, Orca. Everybody's saying, what up, Rebecca? What up, Rebecca? Rebecca was awesome. Finally, see a Derek stream from Cobra Vivoda. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you coming through. Everybody calling me. Getting phone calls right now. Sorry, guys. Derek, since according to Devin, Prunick is moving to LA, sounds like there's going to be a new King of Cali. 2 things about that. One, that was a joke from Devin. He's not really moving to California. 2, this is my state. You hear me? This is my state. Anyway. What was his amateur fight? I'm sure he didn't realize what he was even doing. Who's best match for Larry Wheels next? I think you should pull that Leonidas, is that his name? That guy from he's a German arm wrestler guy, he's all buff. I think you should pull him. Hook versus hook match, guy around, same level. Like, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Stop going against guys that are like your natural, adverse, like opposites, and although Brandon was really good in terms of experience and stuff, but just get someone that's in a hook with you, Larry. At the same level. I think that Leonidas guy would be a nice matchup. And he has a social media following. Devin says he can use every advantage against Levon. I bet their hand setup takes like 20 minutes. No, they'll get a foul. The referees won't allow that. Let's see. Leonidas next. Yeah, see, that's what Creeper says. I agree. Man, I hope you win this match, says Thomas Miles. Me too, man. I really hope so. I can see it. I couldn't see it a couple weeks ago, definitely a couple weeks ago. I had trouble seeing it. I can envision how I can win. Maybe this is going on a delusional Derek Smith video, but I can see lanes. I can see where it could happen. I see like the way I want it to go down, and I can envision it working. So let's just turn up. Let's turn it up and hit it. Do you think Monster can flash press Gennady? So that's a right-handed match. Flash press with Mike's right hand? It's hard. That's a big movement for him. With his lack of mobility, it's really hard for him to quickly get behind his arm and press. No, I don't think he'll flash press Gennady. It would be more likely like a flash hook or something like that, or like a high pulling motion. But press, I don't see a flash press per se. Wonder Nabe says, I was talking to Rebecca. Rebecca is more popular in my own chat than I am. Let's see. Back surgery for the tan man. Ooh. Derek Sweetplay. Cobra says, hey, Derek, what do you think of this? King's move, desperation move, shoulder above the table no matter what position, losing or winning. What? King's move, desperation move. So, okay, King's move. Shoulder above the table no matter what position, losing or winning. Oh, like a new rule where you have to keep your shoulder above the table, losing or winning? That's going to be hard, man, because that's not just for King's move. There's so many top rollers and people, and even the hook pullers, that when they go to try to pin somebody, their shoulder goes below the table while they're pinning. That's why that move was. That's why that rule was around, right? Traditionally, because so many people dip below. It wouldn't just be Kings members. That would screw over a ton of people that go underneath the table right when they're pinning someone. Yeah, so it would be foul, right? As you're pinning somebody, you lose, foul. You're in your second. You already have one foul right when you're pinning the guy, even though you did everything else right. Your shoulder dips below the table for a second while you're pinning him, and you get a foul, and you lose the match. Nah, that's why I don't think that would work. Ethan Sanchez says, "What'd you play on Xbox? I played Halo and Halo 2, Halo things." Let's see. Not too far. Oh, to be number one in the world, number one in arm wrestling, you need hardcore juice. The juice. Like Powerade? Although there's no juice in here. It's just like sugar. I'll have to go juice some apples. Let's see. Tom said, well, where do you guys go? Where did you go? Derek, you started some crossover content with YouTube street ball players to grow a bigger audience. Dude, I thought about that because I really want to go watch some of the. Okay, for those of you guys that don't know, I got these hardcore arm wrestlers in here. There's people that make whole YouTube channels and tons of YouTube content and have a ton of big ass following. And what they do is there's like teams and they go around to different parks in the United States or in North America basically, and they challenge other local people. So the same 5 guys who are all popular and have their own YouTube channels, they'll go to parks in LA and they'll arm wrestle. They'll play basketball against all the guys from that park in LA. They'll put it on Twitter and let everybody know they're coming. They show up. There's 400 people at this park wanting to play against these famous 5 people. They shoot some videos that day of them playing against all the local people. Then next week they go to Miami. They do the same thing in a Miami park. And then they go to Texas and do a thing in a Texas park. And so like they just go around. And so there's like 6 or 7 different teams that do that. And so there's YouTube content all over the place of these teams traveling around and just playing people at their home city. Anyway, I watch this stuff. In my spare time, I watch a lot of this. I don't know. I'm a basketball guy. I like watching it. And I'm like, man, I'd love to go out there. Now, I'm too big and heavy, and I haven't touched my legs in forever, so I'm sure I'm crap at basketball compared to where I was. Devin, you still don't want any of this. But the I was wondering, I was like, man, if I went out to one of those parks when they're filming, I wonder if I can do something for arm wrestling. But nobody there doesn't want to arm wrestle. Although, if I went to a park like that and took some of my team, like some of my less assuming guys that don't look very scary, dude, we might be able to get some good content. Just be surrounded, like have like 300 people around this table trying to arm wrestle. What? And especially if I do like the $200, or for me, like $1,000. If you beat me, you get $1,000, something like that. Woo! That could be. Maybe it would work. Maybe people would try if I did that much money. Anyway, yeah, I've thought about that type of stuff. Levon, facts. I don't know why people forget Murdoch Aslanov was the top guy in the hook, and Corey beat him easy. Yeah, it's crazy. I like your reasoning. Do not listen to Devin's tattoo. Thanks, Tom. What up, Derek? Hope your week is a killer one, bro. Hey, it is, man. It is. It's all prep, man. It's just getting ready. The calm before the storm. Like, I know I'm going into the arena, right? I know I'm going, and I'm not trying to say arm wrestling is crazy dangerous and MMA or anything like that. But I'm saying mentally, right? I know I'm walking into the battlegrounds against a scary, well-rounded dude who's already beat my ass. I got a lot more for him this time. I know I do. So it's just prepping for it, prepping for that moment, right? And it's going to be, I think a lot of it's going to be figured out round 1. Like in most super matches, right? We're going to know kind of what's going to happen after round 1, I think. If certain things on me fail, it's going to be a bad look. If certain things on him fail, it's going to be a bad look. Right? So we're going to find out. We are going to find out, guys. All right, dude. All I know is that he doesn't have a crew like y'all behind him. So I appreciate all you guys. I really do. Hopefully this is fun, man. I just think it's be cool. Okay, so I've been an arm wrestling fan, regardless of me being a competitor, just as a fan. I think it'd be badass if, like, I got to see which Devin was doing his YouTube stuff while he was climbing, right? We didn't really start any like one of the top dogs or top dog. You know what I mean? I just thought it'd be cool to really follow someone as they're climbing and be in these chats. So from like in my brain, from a spectator standpoint, I just think it'd be cool. So I want to be that guy for you guys, and you guys, be here for years with me. We go through it. Hopefully, the YouTube channel keeps upgrading, and my game keeps upgrading, and I get bigger and stronger. We can accomplish this, and you guys can, be there with me. I mean, I'm going to accomplish it. I just think it'd be cool if I could take everybody along with me. right? So that's the plan. Everyone in the chat, let's jump to likes to 75. Where are we at? 69 likes. Come on. Yeah, these are rookie numbers. We'll boost these. Can you beat Ion Christian Puskasu from Romania? I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his style. I know he looks like a hook puller because he's thick, but I can't remember specifically how he does it. And I don't want to speculate on if I'll beat him. I know he's very strong, man. He's a very strong dude. I believe he beat Sabin Badalescu as well. Last I saw them pull when I was in Budapest. So, but I don't want to speculate because I haven't done enough homework on him. Brandon Natali says if Zoke gets back to his former form, which he appears to be, you think he can challenge Levon's left? Let's not have that conversation yet. He has a great opportunity ahead of him right now with Betkili. Although Oleg's probably the favorite against Betkili. The time we've seen them grip up, the guy he's pulling against, the dude was beating Oleg in like an after pull when he was starting with his wrist kinked in, but Oleg couldn't get out. And he's heavier now and stuff like that. So, dude, I think Betkili wins the match. Before I talk about Oleg versus Levon, I need to see him like just destroy Betkili and really start putting his name back in the hat at the highest level. And I hope he does, dude. I really do hope he does. Jay Gilbert in the house, another member in there. What's going on, bud? Top roll. Sorry. Oh, how do you top roll a top roll? Okay. Now it depends what kind of top roll. Because there's a low hand top roll, which targets your bottom two fingers, basically. And then there's a high posting top roll, right? So which one are you trying to combat with your top roll? And then how do you want your top roll? Do you want your top roll to be a high posting top roll or a low hand top roll? I need to know. Z's guitar account says, you're bigger, badder man than before. That should be all the confidence you need this time around. I'm definitely bigger and badder than before, 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. So yeah. Thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, man, I'm walking out the door shortly after typing this. I won't be able to see your response, but I'll see you this weekend, driving down, leaving tomorrow morning. Boom. See you later, Aaron, man. I'm excited to watch you pull, bud. Bios Bro says, where is the Cody news posted? I don't know. I just heard about it in the chat. Derek, what's your preferred gaming platform? I'm on PC right now, but traditionally it was Xbox. Benjamin Max says, Orca attacks coming for you, big boy. Get an even grip. Let's go get an even grip. I will get an even grip. I will. Evenly between your wrist and your palm right here. This is where my even grip will be. Perfectly 50-50 right there. Perfectly even grip. Let's see. I Arm Wrestled a Bear one says, would you rather fight one Levon-sized duck or 100 duck-sized Levons? Oh, we're back at this. We're back in this now, huh? 100 ducks. 100 duck-sized Levons. Hello's Power says, what do you think about Sabin? He recently posted a video about Levon telling him the F word. Levon used the F word? Oh, no, man. You got to take away his number one rankings. Levon, at one point you were the champion we all hoped for. And now you've fallen off and you use the F word? Dude, like, what are we doing, man? Ugh. How far you have fallen, my friend. How far you have fallen. Anyway, can't wait to be the first super match on the card Saturday night against Austin Jennings. Okay, against Christian. Hey. Wait, how many super matches are there? I need to talk. I gotta call Kyle. I gotta see what's going on. Devin's looking incredibly strong. Yeah, he is. I mean, he's always strong, but getting more ironed out, all his movements. Cody is sick. Let's pray for him. I agree. You need to flash Tim to win? No flash. I don't have a flash pin. I don't own one. I never purchased one. Dude, you guys are like, I thought I was catching up. Okay, am I gonna have to do a jump here? Oh, Cody Merritt in the house. What's up, fellas? There he is. Cody, everybody's asking about your injuries. Please give us some of the details, bud. What's going on? I'm just hearing about this. Please put the details in there if you haven't already. Sorry. People talking about Halo. Yes, I haven't played the new one. I watched it. It looks okay. Can't wait to meet you Saturday. Can't wait to be the first super match against Christian to kick the event off. I didn't even hear about that. Cody Sparrow Merritt says, having issues with the arm where it broke. I've been dealing with the pain in it for months, but it keeps getting worse. It isn't healing, and I'm trying to figure it out. Have you ever played The Simpsons Hit and Run? No, I haven't. Huge street ball presence in Southern Cali, Derek. Those guys got millions of subs. Yeah, they do. If the Kings move was made illegal tomorrow, would you still rank Monster Michael Todd in the top 5, 10 in the world? I feel like Mike. First off, if someone made the Kings move illegal, I think Mike has said that he would quit. I believe because I know he's been like, if the money was right or if there's big enough incentive, he said like a bunch of times, yeah, I'll quit for that. I might be misquoting him. I'm not sure. But because I think that Mike would inevitably be back up to top 5, top 10 because he's a competitor. He would switch up his game and start training something new and learn how to have a different way of being successful. I have no doubt. But the day that it switches to that rule, would he be top 5 to 10 in the world the day it switches without, prepping or learning, or, ironing out a new move? He says right now he's drag hooking. I think a lot of guys have too much hand for him. Like right now. I don't know. It'd be interesting to think. Because I hate when people say that, like, oh, if you took away this, would this person be good? Well, they're still top competitor. Or if there was no steroids, they wouldn't be that good. No, they're still working the hardest. So they would still be, you know what I mean? Like they would still have that doesn't take away their work ethic. But their work ethic would be less because they wouldn't have as much testosterone. JCC Carter.nation says, and Ryan Bowen level elbow connective tissue. I don't know what that means. Wayne Withers arm wrestling. Good luck this weekend, buddy. Thanks, Wayne. I appreciate it, man. Wayne Withers, a beast. You guys, please, if there's any moderators in here, please post Wayne Withers' YouTube channel and Cody Merritt's YouTube channel as well. Please post the link in there for me. Let's see. Derek, I heard you were ranked 12th. Is this correct? No, I'm not ranked 12th. Actually, in the interview, Mike kept saying, wait, was that? No. Paul Italia was saying recently when he was talking to Corey West about me, he kept calling me ranked 16th. Last I looked, unless Chance changed it, last I looked, I was ranked 19th right-handed and 9th left-handed. But all those guys are on the East Coast. All the guys that I have to try to beat for rankings are all so far away from me. I can't just go to a local event and catch them slipping. I got to fly across the whole country to find those assholes. Wayne, you living far away from me, asshole. Let's see. Is Corey West your next match after Big Old Breslin? I'm not sure. Brandon Tolley says, Devin, Derek, do you think Todd Hutchings versus Dima Trubin would be a good match? No. Cole Rose says, Larry Wheels versus Collar is terrible. What do you think Uncle John's Thompson versus Larry Wheels instead? No, the weight's pretty different, right? So that wouldn't do much for Larry's image, beating a way lighter guy. If John bulked up, now stylistically and strength levels, it could be interesting. I think Larry has more in hook. I think John has a big hand. Larry has a lot of horsepower. In his move, he is very strong. I haven't pulled with John. I only know from videos and what I've seen and talking to him. I don't know. I'd have to see. I would think that Larry has the advantage, at least in the arm. Let's see. Larry Wheels versus Collar. Oh, sorry. Read that one. Cody Merrick. Oh, Austin Jennings, the $2 super chat. Sorry, but if it's below $5, it doesn't update. It doesn't give me a notification that there's a super chat. I just have to see it in the chat. With the $2 super chat says Ryan Carter versus Corey Breslin. Who's winning? Aren't they both shoulder? Don't they both press? That's scary. Corey Breslin has a bigger frame. I'm gonna go with Corey. Cody Hill, buddy. Larry's going to arm wrestle Leonidas before the next King of Tail match in March. Left-handed. What do you thought? Oh, I didn't know about that. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about Leonidas. I just know that from what I see in the videos that their styles look similar. They both look. So I think it'll be it'll be a banger. Now, strength wise, I haven't seen Leonidas pulling with the top guys, and I haven't gripped up with him, so I don't know where he's at. But he's a big, strong looking dude for sure. Let's see. Carlo, what's going on? It says Cool Burns says sub Derek. Calvin Jones, crossover is a massive way to grow channels. I agree. Devin said Krejci maybe number 2 in the world. Do you think it's fair to Vitaly? Personally, Vitaly beats Devin and Alex. Dude, Krejci could definitely be in that conversation 100%. Larry should arm wrestle someone that isn't an arm wrestler to get a win. No, he needs arm wrestlers. But there's the guys that like just recently crossed over and stuff. Yeah. How long have you hated Uncle John? It says GA. That's my boy. I don't hate Uncle John. That's my boy. Let's see. White Wolf. Hey, Derek. So, you know, Devin's main sport before arm wrestling was basketball, right? Wouldn't it be great to see you and Devin go one-on-one in a game of hoops? YouTube would explode. Listen, Devin doesn't want to play that game. He's a little guy. He's a witty-bitty baby. I'll move his ass. I will move him as a human. I'll move him. I will clear him out of my space. Now it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. As you get older, I don't know how many of you guys in here are older. Like when you think about like your athletic ability, you compare it to like what you could do. The old me would definitely move Devin out of the way. But I'm bigger and heavier, but my legs are not conditioned at all. So, and I imagine my breathing would be an issue. His breathing is definitely better than mine. I can't imagine his legs are that much better. Although, yeah, I can't imagine they're that much better. I mean, he goes on walks, but I'll kill him. I'll kill him, guys. I'll kill him. Don't put Devin on a basketball court. I'll kill him. Someone set that up. Uncle John would be a better match for Wheels. Wheels has a chance at least. Coach Romero, dude, get better. I agree. Get better. Juicy stuff. Take number 1 rank for dropping the F-bomb. People wish that's how things worked. I know, right? No, I mean Sabin, who keeps using the F word against Levon. Oh, okay. I mean, do you agree he keeps on saying that and he beats him, or he's just show up and attempt to beat Levon? All talk, no walk. Well, it's hard to get a hold of Levon now, right? Because you have to. When are you going to catch Levon? He's not doing like tournaments. There's a lot hasn't been happening. So literally, you have to get Levon to say yes to a match with you. So if Sabin keeps talking crap and pissing off Levon, then he might never get that match. And maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he wants to just be able to call him out all the time and never actually get the match, but at least he'd be like, well, I'm trying. The mother effer won't give me the match as he talks crap about like his family and stuff. But he won't say yes. I don't understand it. I mean, hey, that's an interesting tactic. All right. I like that. I'm gonna start using that tactic against some people. Talk so much crap to them that they won't accept for the match, and then that's my excuse. They're just scared. Let's see, Alex McDonald, your official prediction for your match. Are you staking Tim? No. Bridget Mills in the house. Can't wait to meet you. Good luck Saturday. Awesome, Bridget. No. So yeah, excited to meet you as well, Bridget. I'll see you down there. Alex McDonald says, stupid question. What's next? Are people going to ask how good Vitaly would be if top roll was illegal? Yeah. Take away the top roll and we'll see how good you are. Take away your main move. Spencer Doucette says, just got home from work. Can't wait till Saturday, man. Dude, it's going to be sick. Cobra Voda says, Derek, will you use a hook in your upcoming match? I'm going to use a hook roll press King's hook roll press. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to attack him with all the styles. Do you think none of the top 10 Europeans use King's move because of how it looks or the rules, or they can't? They can't. That's what I'm going with. BioBro says Alex McDonald still better than Krause and Devin Dam. Lloyd Christmas in the house, super moderator, posting the links for me. Attaboy. Let's see. Where'd you guys go? There we are. Have you ever met Tars Evikin? I've not. Give the channel some love, ladies and gents. Yes, please give Cody Merritt and Wayne Withers a follow. Vitaly will definitely beat Devin and Alex Krejci 100%. Vitaly's a beast. See you later, Keyless. Didn't Ion Chescu be on Puskasu Hello's Power. I know, says Ephraim. Peter, you would smack Devin at B-ball. Yes, right, Peter. I appreciate your support. You guys, someone clip this and send this to Devin. I'll kill you in basketball. Kill you. I'll tell you what. Devin and Ian Carnegie, the Grippler, versus me and Travis. Kill you guys. Kill you guys in basketball. Just saying, set it up. And the reason I say Grippler, because Grippler is a basketball fan. He posts videos. He says he can dunk it. And I've seen Travis shooting around thinking he's hot stuff in basketball too. So that would be Americans versus Canadians. So let's set it up. We can do 2v2, or we can do one-on-one. We can do a series of one-on-ones, and I'll smoke all of them. I have broken a backboard, bro. You're jumping, you're gonna crack in half when you land. I broke a backboard once. I dunked it and I smashed it and I ripped it off. Yeah, at a community center. Someone called me fat. They said it was with my boys and everybody was dunking the basketballs, just for like shooting around. And someone, I was already arm wrestling. I already started arm wrestling. We were just kind of joking around. And someone said, "Hey, Derek, do you think you can still get your fat ass up there?" Quote. And I was like, "Oh, really?" They said, "Give me the ball." And I ran over there and I cocked it back. And I was like, "I'm just going to dunk it as hard as I can." And I did. And it's and snapped the whole rim off. It was in a gymnasium. It was a good rim, like a breakaway rim. But yeah, I broke it. I broke it. Uncle John's sellout, says Clay Dog. Catch him on the movie set. David Baltiera says, "Stop by, say what's up." What up, dude? Yeah, Uncle John is just a persona. No, he's evil Uncle John right now. I don't think Uncle John is a sellout and Devin will beat Levon 100%. Damn. Benjamin Mack, we use a riser versus Tim. Hell yeah. No. Tazil has been edging towards his final transformation, Godzilla. Do you think Jordan stands a single chance against him in England Jersey event? I don't think so. Spencer Doucette, member for 5 months. My boy. Spencer, my boy. Everyone join now and get the pay-per-view this Saturday and like and sub as well. Thank you for the positive message. Spencer, man, one of the first dudes. It's my boy, one of my first guys to join up. Mike Smith, it's a great name, by the way. Hey, Big Dog, keep it the good vibes. Great show with Evan the other night. Thanks, man. Mike Smith's my grandpa's name, who I was named after. My middle name is Mike. It's a great name, man. So, Clay Dog, you're saying Uncle John is the Ryan Bowen of the West? No. Wait, what? Although I've been saying I want to see a match between them, Uncle John and Ryan Bowen, right and left-handed. And I want to see who would be the first one to get a win on their offhand against the other one. And Evan thinks that Uncle John will get a pin right-handed before Ryan Bowen get a pin left-handed. That's a cool match. $10 super chat, White Wolf. Oh, baby. Sounds like we've got a match. Let's get this B-ball thing rolling. I'll pay-per-view it. $10 says Devin drops you with an illegal elbow. Grippler will dance around you. Go Canada, LOL. Nah. Nope. No, that will not happen. I'll even before that, I'll actually start working the legs a little bit too. Give me a couple months heads up, and I'll do some squats, get on the treadmill a little bit. Go actually maybe play basketball a couple times, get the hip flexors moving. Oh yeah, dude, smoke them. It would be bad. It would be bad. Thanks for the $10 super chat. Let's see. Gonna smack him with the deadly Top King hook press. Yep. Uncle John's flying right now. He told me he's not going on tonight because he will be flying. The Grippler's almost 400 pounds. I know, and he can like dunk it. Devin and Shaq versus you and Barkley twos. Wait, that would mean I'd have to guard Shaq. Let's throttle back a little bit on Derek guarding Shaq because Shaq would destroy me worse than Barkley would destroy Devin, I think. So, nah. I'll definitely use the Top King's hooks press. Yep. Uncle John is amazing living in Canada. Derek with a riser. Let's see. Spencer, the first one, Spence? Awesome. Who's your favorite arm wrestler when it comes to hype entertainment? Mine is Frode Haugen. What about you? I love saying his name, Frode. My favorite arm wrestler to watch. Oh, how cliche is this, right? It's Devin. I've always. What the hell? Why does my camera do this? Focus. Well, it'll focus at some point if I stay still. Maybe. It looks like if you just woke up and you haven't cleared your eyes yet. Please focus on my hand camera. There it goes. Sorry. Oh, yeah, Devin. I don't know. I've always liked watching Devin arm wrestle. I love watching the games he plays on the table and how he messes with people. It's always my favorite thing to watch. Arm wrestling, Aram with his $5 super chat. Thank you for the super chat, man. Says, would like to know how to prevent a high posting top roll. What I'm really trying now is containing it and using my own top roll from there. High posting top rolls, and you're trying to contain it, and then you want to top roll the guy. Okay. And you're worried about what strengths you need to pull off such a maneuver. Well, if you just want to contain it and then roll him out secondary, you're not trying to roll his roll out. You're trying to contain it and then roll him out. It's going to come down to, I think a big thing for resisting a high, for those of you guys that aren't understanding what we're meaning, high posting top roll is somebody that has their knuckles up and is basically hammer crowing towards their face. It's a really high style of top rolling. Then there's low hand top rolls, which is dumping your riser and then pulling back like this, right? So for a high posting top roll, combating their rise is a good thing and a good way to slow the match down and a good way to sink in your hook. Most people, when they have a high posting style, they give you this little divot right here. See this little indentation right here? Well, this is a sweet place to sink in a hook, a really sweet place. A high posting top roll is not the best thing about beating a hook puller. It's not the best style of top rolling in regards to beating a hook puller. So your ability to sink and to hook in right here, or in a cup, sink and cup, is really important, right? So I would do a cone handle, right? I love cone handles. A cone handle with the fat part of the cone on the bottom, and then practice your cupping while chopping into the bottom part of the handle, utilizing these bottom two fingers. That'll allow you to slide down their hand into that little divot and really sink in your cup. Once you cup, your cup attacks their pronation, right? If I'm cupping, it's challenging their pronation, right? So that's one of the main things that people try to use in regards to top rolling. So if you can sink in your cup and cup, then you can shut down their pronation. Now, once you shut down their pronation, they try to top roll, you make them go palm up. Once they go palm up, then they're susceptible to being rolled. A lot of times, posting top rollers aren't super focused on their cup. So once you crush his pronation, then you can rise and roll, and it should be smooth sailing from there. If you have any more in-depth questions beyond that, dude, send me a message on Instagram, and we can talk. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Where do we get the pay-per-view? It's right there in the link. I posted the link. It's pinned at top. That's the membership. So it says PPV for pay-per-view. It's a $3.99 pay-per-view. Click on that, and that'll give you access. And then Saturday, around noon, when they have my match, then it'll be on there. Remember, the matches before my match will be on Brandon Allen's channel. So you guys will be on Brandon Allen's channel watching the prelim matches. Then he'll be like, all right, we're going to take an intermission, with his raspy voice. All right, guys, we're going to take an intermission. We're going to go to the finals now. Everybody switch over to Derek Smith's channel for this next match, right? We log into my channel, get my stream fired up. Same thing. Brandon's still commentating. It's just on my channel now for members only. Then you would go there. Hopefully you're already a member by then. You join up. You have access. You go to the membership section on the YouTube page. So say memberships, and then you'll see a different stream on there, a live stream for members only. Click on that, and then bada boom, bada bang. Suddenly you're watching a pay-per-view live stream of a match. Let's see. I don't think Uncle John can take Bowen right-handed. I can see a good chance left-handed, though. Oh, I think Uncle John would destroy Ryan Bowen left-handed, but Ryan Bowen would destroy Uncle John right-handed. It's just which one's closer. Tim is still a beast. Don't underestimate him. I'm not in any way, shape, or form underestimating Tim. Devin's real dad is Dennis Rodman. Good luck, bro. Yeah, right. I'll kill him. About to go. Peace out. See you later, David. Let's see. Thomas Stelbein. Hey, man, good luck in your match. See you soon. Hey, good luck in your match, Tom. Dude, you've been looking real impressive in the videos, bud. All that hard work. Derek, I think you should approach Bresnan the same way you did Nelson. Don't stop the match, man. Just my opinion. Yeah. We're gonna bring the heat, my guy. Hocus pocus, let the camera focus. What's your favorite cheat meal? All the meals. I'm the most non-picky eater in the world, man. I don't give crap. Put it in front of me, going down. Yeah, because Derek doesn't cut. That's right. Derek needs to start an ASMR channel and do finger fluttering. May take tips from Monster Michael Todd. Bryce Spell, who wins today? Pancake Devin versus Travis Bagent back in his prime, left and right hand. Devin. Right-handed for sure, Devin. Left-handed, Travis. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Right-handed for sure, Devin. Left-handed, Travis. Who all is arm wrestling on the 29th? A ton of people. I think Kyle DePew keeps adding matches. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to follow up after this because I've heard a few times there's some matches that I didn't hear of traditionally. I think Kyle might just be throwing a bunch of matches in there. So I'm going to have to talk to him and see exactly who's all there. I'll post an update on my channel here about all the I'll put the poster up there and all the matches and the specifics of the tournament on my YouTube channel, right? I'll make a post, whatever, and I'll share the poster. You like that? I'll make a post. Brandon says, Derek, Devin is considering the first guy to be number one, both left and right hand, is considered the first guy to be number one, both right and left hand. Is that true? When Bagent beat John for the world champion, when he beaten any lefty at that time as well? Was he the first? Wait, what wasn't Dennis at some point number one right and left-handed as well, even before Devin? Or no? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I'd have to look around. I don't want to say the wrong answer, and I can't go find out the real answer right now. But I know there's been a few people that have been ranked number one both hands. I don't know Devin was the first. Good luck. Tim's one of the best gatekeepers, all the elite arm wrestling class. I know. Everybody keeps reminding. I know, guys. But you see this? We're going at him. This is Team YouTube right here. People keep calling all of us arm wrestlers YouTube arm wrestlers. Somehow, like Chance and myself and Ryan Bowen, we're all known as YouTube arm wrestlers. I mean, like, if they're saying it like, hey, you guys are arm wrestlers who have a YouTube channel, okay. But I have a feeling they're meaning like we're YouTubers who are trying to arm wrestle, which is weird because we were all definitely arm wrestling for a long time before we had YouTube channels. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Who's going to be my corner for the Tim Bresnan match? I haven't thought about it. Everybody's going to be there. My family and my other family will be there. My team will be there. The person that probably knows me best, that's who I'd be prone to like listening to and seeing their perspective on things. Someone that knows me, knows my capabilities, like where I'm strong, where I'm weak, what I like. It's probably Ricky Ramos. That's my boy. And that's probably the person I've spent the most time on the table with ever, is me and Ricky Ramos. So, yeah, I mean, if there's anybody in my corner, my boy Ricky's always there, and that's my guy. So, yeah, probably Ricky. I hadn't talked to him about it, but generally when I'm in the zone like that, I'm not asking too many questions or anything like that anyway. But I'll have my whole team there. Veronica Knight will be there, but she's reffing, so I know she can cheer for me or anything like that or help me out. But my team's there. My team is kind of like a family, guys. So we've been around. We've been with each other for like 7 years. So we've gone on trips as a group. We've gotten Airbnb houses. We've partied. We've gone out. Like our whole team is like a big family. Those are my best friends, like easily. So yeah. I mean, they're always there. They're always there. I'm there for them. They're always there for me. So yeah. Let's see. When Derek gets to the all-you-can-eat sushi place, they quickly turn the oven off when they see the size of him. I had sushi like 2 nights ago. Oh, I miss it. Dylan's ranked number 1 right and left heavyweight, not super heavyweight, if I'm not mistaken, says Jay Gilbert. He was ranked number 1 in the world, both hands at one point, like overall, all humans. Vaughn, I'm eating tuna right now. I want to throw up because I need calories. Derek, I was going to put big stakes on Chance Shaw versus Toddzilla. Big stake on Chance. Who you got for the win? Oh, Todd's been on a tear. He has to be the favorite. Chance is my boy. Cheering for him. I want Chance to win. But you got to say Todd Hutchings is the favorite. I mean, he's been killing everybody. So I think even Chance would admit that he's the underdog. So money-wise, you're putting your money, you're putting your kid's college tuition on something. The safer bet would be Todd Hutchings. You got this, mate. No disrespect. Let's go. What do you mean no disrespect? Who? No disrespect to Tim? Let's go next gen of the elites. Dude, I'm about that. We need somebody new up in the elites. In the North American elites. Most of the time when we talk about old heads and old names getting out of the way, we're referring to the old North Americans, right? Because on the Europe side, over there, they're not all old. So it's mostly the older guys out in North America. And until they're beaten, they're there. So us younger than them guys got to come up and beat them. Because I'm definitely not young. Isn't Daniel Urick your corner guy? Says Hermes Graspawini. No, Daniel's my homie, but he will not be my corner guy. Vaughn, mix your tuna with some mayo and avocado. Helps with the taste. Ooh, sounds good. I love tuna. Just out the can, just nothing on it. I don't care. Anything. I'm so easy. That's why I'm so big, man, guys. Like, there's like 2 things in this world I won't eat. I won't eat caviar and I won't eat canned spinach. I love fresh spinach, but I cannot eat real caviar or canned spinach. Like, I'd rather not eat. I'd rather starve. Anything else, I have my favorites, things I prefer, but I'll eat anything. I'll throw it down. I mean, I think that's why one contributing factor to why I got so big. I never turned down a meal. Tazilla smokes Chance. His side pressure would be way too much. Ooh. Arm Wrestling Make the Move says, I will be there for you, D. Scott? That has to be Scott. Hey, bud. I appreciate that. Scott, if that's Scott Wynn, that's Scott Wynn in the house. Make the moves. That's Scott Wynn's nickname. Make the moves, Scott Wynn. If that's you, bud, then, man, that's one of my guys. Scott Wynn is one of the guys that taught me the most ever in arm wrestling. He's one of the only guys in Southern California when I got into the sport that didn't eventually turn his back on me. Everybody's always been nice to me. But in terms of teaching me and showing me things and instructing me, he's one of the guys that never stopped. And he's somebody I always went to for knowledge and to get their opinion on styles and things like that. Big Scott Wynn fan. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Derek, longtime fan of yours. The other day I staked you versus Tim. I know you'll do good. Thanks, Cransy. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the support. I promise I will give it everything to not let you down, my guy. I can promise you that. Let's see. There you go. Good luck versus Tim Big Man, says Andy Beckett. Thank you, Andy. Jay Gilbert. I like raw carrots and mushrooms, but as soon as you cook them, they make me gag. Gober Voda said, no, I have a bit of coin to put on Chance. No college kids money, but maybe I'll stake Todd's. You make the sense. You makes sense. I'm going to make the move, says Heart and Beers. All right, guys. It is 6:01. You guys know it's time for me to dip out of here. This is going to be the last live, guys. This is the last Wednesday live stream before my big match with Tim. I hope a lot of you guys are in a similar situation at some point. I'll be there with the side hug, says Bridget. Thanks, Bridget. I hope a lot of you guys I know there's a lot of arm wrestlers in here training full time and I hope you guys get to go on the same road. Whether it's just in your weight class, whether it's a local match. I hope you guys get to feel the thrill of climbing and chasing guys and trying to climb rankings and really pursuing what you guys want. And it's a great feeling to be able to do it. And I'm so thankful for everybody here that's supported me and help push me. Yeah. Either way, let the chips fall where they may. We're still going forward no matter what. And next time you guys see me, I'm going to be like acting crazy like you guys saw in the Tom match. So no more smiles after this. All right, guys. Well, thank you once again. I'll see you guys Saturday. I'm going to try to make sure this stream is up to date. I'm going to do a trial stream here probably tonight on the members only part, just trying to make sure it's working correctly. But yeah, so man, got this, guys. Let's go get it. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, check out always sponsorships. Always check out natfitnation.com, code AWDerek, filthypowerindustries.com, code AWDerek15. You guys save yourself some money. Also, you guys, remember, you have to follow Brandon Allen's channel because that's going to be where the prelim matches are at. It's like Brandon Allen, Filthy Power. Follow him to watch the prelims, and then we'll do the break, and then my match will come on after that. So I'll see you guys on there, man. Let's go get it, guys. Love you.